So I know some people gonna say, well, you know, if it's your mass airflow system sensor, but first, I'm just going to, I already got the part right here, so I'm gonna go on to install it. 2018, it's a 5.3. The truck been pretty good. I really hadn't had no issues out this truck, but this the first issue. To go to work, hit the gas, and the truck is very sluggish. Then it didn't want to move. Cranking and starting it, crank and start. So that's made me not think it's like the injectors or pump, because injectors, not all your 8 injectors will go out at once. You know what I mean? You might have 1 or 2, but it still will, you know, move around. So I'm gonna get this off. I'm trying to figure. It's pretty easy on this, guys. Lift up here. Oh, I'm bleeding a little bit, but lift up there and pull off right there, and that's it. And then you gotta have T10s for this. You got 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there. And most likely you can clean these. I mean, it's mine may not even be this. It can be leak valve hose or anything like that, but I hadn't got time yet because I was going to work this morning. So I'm gonna install this. Hopefully that fix it. If it don't fix it, I'm gonna start looking around for any hose, but I will let y'all know. But the part that I did get is the Carcrest brand. The woman said it lasts like 2 years, or what, 2 years warranty on it. So I got that and just a T10 set so I can take this bolt off, and that's it. So give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. So make sure you got the T10. As you can see in this, I have the T10 out. These bolts size on this is T10. So I'm gonna take these bolts out right quick, and I'm gonna try to set it up. I'm doing this all alone, so I'm gonna try to set it up so y'all can see. But pretty easy. But make sure you don't lose these bolts, and you don't strip these bolts out. Make sure you use 210. Yeah, you may can get it out with different other stuff, but if you strip it, you're gonna be screwed. I'm telling y'all guys. So make sure you don't lose it. So let me get the screwdriver. And when I was doing the research, it was saying that a lot of these Chevy Silverados, a guy went to the dealership and the dealership said these usually don't last 2 or 3 years, but mine's looking pretty good shape. As you can see on the screen, they don't look bad. Other than the top need to be clean, but I already got this new one, so I would like something in there. But now you can see, guys, right there, look, something in there, which I can blow that out and clean it. But me, it ain't but $100, so I just get a new one. And before I start this or anything, I'ma clean the box out, because apparently something in this one, I don't know if y'all can see, this camera won't focus somewhere. I'll show y'all. Oh, right here, you can see it's something in there, or go back and you can see it. So anyway, I'm gonna put this in here. Make sure your hose line up. Look, I put it backwards on here right now. That's the wrong way, so your hose go line up. Make sure nothing in there, and just set it in like that. That's it. I mean, your kit come with the bolts, but me, I like using factory stuff. If I can use all factory, I'll use factory. So I got them factory screws right here. I just put in there, and then factory screw here. And that's pretty much it right there. Tighten it back up. You ain't got to do it crazy tight, because it's a T10. T10 scripts easy. Make sure you're in there, and that's it. So the next thing we're gonna do is take this box off. So give me a minute, guys. So it don't hurt to tighten a lot these bolts, because this could be the reason your car is sputtering. So I'm just gonna tighten up this right here, which is a bolt for that. And this is like it's in here. It don't like it's coming off or anything. That look tight. And so the next thing I want to do is take this off, because I just replaced the filter right here. But I did see somewhere down here it is cracked. So I'm hoping, like, I got a crack right there. Hopefully that's not the issue. I took this truck for a service. I forgot the name of the service. Take 5, which I usually do it all myself, but I ended up taking it to them because I was out of town working, and that's what I think that crack came. So that it could be that crack right there, making it like a vacuum hose in there. But we're gonna see when I take everything off. We got it off right here, the air intake box. You got a bolt here, and a bolt here. But the biggest thing I didn't see is when the idiots took it off at Take 5, because as y'all know, when you go to Take 5 get an oil change, for some reason they'll take your air intake off. It was my first time going. If I knew that, I would told them, do not touch my air intake. But anyway, it cracked it. So this could be the issue that I'm having right there, because now that is not going all the way down because this box is plastic. Because the issue with these impact or drill stuff, and the thing with drill, it don't have no certain amount of pressure you go put to a plastic box. It don't take much to crack that box. And the dummy cracked the box and didn't even say nothing. So hopefully that's not my issue, but it could be a simple, why my truck running like that, just with this right here. That's all it takes for something to mess the air fuel ratio. Because you got to remember, this is right here is measuring the air. If you got a crack here, get more air into the box, it's not sealed off. Just a heads up, if anyone have a problem, make sure your box is sealed completely, all on the side, all on the back. Make sure this tight and everything. So I'm gonna put this box back on, and then we're gonna fire the truck up. So I got it back down. I'm gonna start the truck in a minute, but I'm gonna go look on eBay for another box. It's just the cover that I guess the guy messed up and didn't say nothing, but it's just the cover that messed up on it, which you can see right here. It got a big hole, and this could be throwing your air fuel ratio off if you had the same problem. Because like I said, I didn't want them to even mess with this, just do my oil. And I guess the dude would try to, because this really, to get to this, you got to take this off. You can try to pull it back, but he probably pulled it back and it broke that tab off, which is a screw that bolts right there. So anyway, I'm about to crank it up. Let me put this plug back in. And like I said, it's easy. You just push down, you'll hear the click right there. That's it. Make sure everything else tight. If it still do what it did, I'm gonna look for any leaks. But so far, we did replace this mass airflow sensor right here. And let me get it to crank right quick and let's see, guys. So I'm gonna crank it on the passenger side right now because oh, I got the wrong key, but I'm gonna crank it on the passenger side because I got it pulled in this garage and I don't have much room to move around. So I'm gonna crank it up and see if it's still doing the same thing, but hopefully, guys, it's not. Fingers crossed. So see on mine was it was showing the check engine light, but when it was showing the check engine light, it was two code was a P107 and a let's see, I think P107. I had to tell y'all later. I think P01 101 and P105 or something like that. Anyway, it was the running lean on the fuel bank. But anyway, let me try to crank it up. Look at that, guys. It's running way better. Check engine light on. You know, it's gonna take a little time to clear, but no more shaking, nothing. That was the fix, this right here so far. I'm gonna take it down the road. I'll let y'all know, make sure if it's gonna work or not. But I'm gonna get this fixed too. I'm gonna order this off eBay. But so far, this was the issue because at first, you know, it was different. It was shaking, removing. Only thing I did so far is tighten and put a new one, mass airflow system, tighten this up, tighten all these up, and make sure none was in there, because the old one, as you can see, had stuff in here. I don't know if it's still in there. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna do another video and y'all gonna see it running down the road. So now we in a truck. Right now it's driving fine. This truck I think needed cold packs anyway, but that wasn't a big issue with the truck. But I got cold packs coming in from Texas Speed. Just some high output cold packs. But anyway, with just the mass airflow sensor, it ran way better, because before this, guys, you couldn't even drive the truck. It was sluggish. It was hard accelerated. It kept like jumping. It was bad. And